Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Mania season 2015. Today we are doing the fourth stage race of the World Tour calendar. It's the first Spanish one, Volta Ciclista, Catalunya. There will be one coming up very soon as well in País Vasco. But today we're going to do this stage race, which is a really fun stage race because it's almost exclusively hill and mountain stages. I'm going to do the 2012 version. Looking at 2013 because there's 2 mountain stages. 2015 only 1 mountain stage on the hills, on a flat stage. So I'm going to do this one because it's only exciting stages, no time trial. It's just the best climber and it's basically the best hill rider. I've actually this time gone and edited all of the teams, so it will have the exact teams that are in the real life race. So I'm going to load the list of starters. It took quite a while actually to do so, but I thought it makes it a lot more fun to actually you can compete against the real life opponents and see how they do in my game compared to how they're going to be performing in real life. So let's just see what we have. You can of course see it on the right here. When you get into the team selection, you can only pick between these 8 riders here. So you can actually only pick these 8 riders that are shown here. These are the exact teams, and there are actually some really strong teams. Froome, of course, Quintana. We have Joaquim Rodriguez, Contador in the race, I think, as well. I'm forgetting somebody. What am I forgetting? Richie Porte is there. Aru, of course, I'm forgetting Aru. Aru is there. You shouldn't see the names up here. You should see the names over here instead because that's who I'm going with. But I'm actually going to go with Katusha this time and going with Joaquim Rodriguez because if there's any race I combine with Joaquim Rodriguez, he never podiums in Grand Tour races because there's always too many time trials and he always falls off once. But in these races in late March, early April, these Volta Ciclista Catalunya, he always is in the top 3 or even wins this race. So I'm going to try him out. He's not one of the top favorites for this race, but I imagine that he's a great rider for this because he has 80 mountains and 81 hills, and there's 6 hill stages and 1 mountain stage. So that 81 hill stats could be really, really necessary to win this overall. Let's try and see how good shape he's in. Where is he? Joaquim Rodriguez, not the best of shape. I was hoping he was being a bit better shape, but it doesn't matter too much, hopefully. Hopefully we can still manage to get a good result. Hopefully he has good acceleration as well, which will be really important on these small little hills. Let's get into the race. Okay, we're now into the last 30 kilometers of the race. The wind is actually pretty tough, and the peloton is pretty small considering this hasn't been that tough of a stage. I put a lot of effort in with TINKOFF over the Category 1 climb, but last 50 kilometers, there's only this little hill we're coming up to now here, around the 20 kilometer mark, and that's it. So it's actually a pretty boring hill stage, this one. Rodriguez and Sagren are struggling a bit right now, but that's mainly because of the wind. So I imagine most of the riders in the peloton are actually struggling, especially the riders sitting in the back. A bit surprised to see Astana, for example, sitting so far back right now. Honestly, I think my biggest competitor, considering the amount of hill stages at the moment, is Dan Martin. We have also Quickstep working for him right now. He's riding for Quickstep, right? Yeah, he's riding for Ethics Quickstep. So I have Sagren, of course, as my biggest helper. We have Ryan Tame protecting me right now, and we have Chapchevich, who's been getting bottles the rest of the day, protecting Sagren right now, but there hasn't really been any. I don't think I'm even going to use Sagren today. There's really no reason why I should use him. I mean, I could attack here with Sagren and see who'll join the attack. I think I'll try it just to see. It's a downhill attack here. It seems like Hernandez here from TINKOFF is really tired, so he probably won't be able to respond that well. And Sagren, of course, did really well. He a couple of days ago, I think it was in the Tirreno. I believe he just beat out a lot of the favorites for, I think it was Richie Porte, and who was the other 2 riders? It was Contador, Richie Porte, and who's the last guy? It was John Thomas, I think, who just beat out for the stage winner. It was a great stage. Contador tried to get away a bit too early in my opinion, but still impressive performance by Sagren, being able to keep up with all of those big names and taking the stage win in the end. Really impressive performance overall by him. See right here, this is the last hill of the day, and only Sagren is out in front right now here. And Tame seems tired. Sagren has a bit of a lead, about 2 minutes or so at the moment. A little downhill here where he can go a bit faster. than the rest of the peloton and maybe gain some time in here. Would be nice if you have a second man who will also be in the running for the leader's jersey, of course, and having leader's jersey after day 1 would be exceptional. Even though I would have liked it on Rodriguez as well, having that 2-minute gap or so on Rodriguez to all other riders would have been an amazing result after day 1. I'll try and put it around 8. I feel like that's a good number here. Chacevic, I'll put him on Rodriguez instead. Posada has fallen off here. Tame will probably fall back soon here as well. Kushechkov has been working all day and he's still sitting here. That's really impressive by him. I'll use this energy gel just because I feel like he deserves an energy gel. It would be really nice if he could make it with the main bunch, but the main bunch is pretty small right now. The wind is hurting a lot of riders as well. You can see people are struggling just to sit here on the flat road. Richie Port is sitting pretty far back. I'm thinking the PMC is riding for Philippe Silbert or TJ Van Garderen overall. They have a really strong team as well. Here comes Philippe Silbert moving up forward. There's Dan Martin on his wheel as well. I don't know if I should find a wheel here, but it seems like Sagren is doing a great job. About 2 minutes, there's no lead up, man. Kayenga is working for Froome as much as he can, but I'm kind of wasting an attack with Joaquim Rodriguez instead right now. Let's just sprint with Joaquim Rodriguez here. Sagren, I'll just quickly celebrate with him because that's a nice stage win. I did not expect to win on this stage because of the small amount of fields that we had and because Joaquim Rodriguez was not a great sprinter at all. But Sagren surprised me. He got away solo and took the win. Ilnur Sagren Kayenga leading out the sprint trains down here. Here comes Joaquim Rodriguez. He actually sprints pretty fast, but I started way too early, so it will only be a third place finish. I've got maybe some bonus seconds there. I don't know if that's bonus seconds in the Volta Ciclista Catalunya. Would be really nice if I could just block. I think Simon Jones I blocked out of that podium finish. He maybe could have caught Philippe Silbert as well, but Silbert takes second, and I take a nice third place finish. Really happy about that with Joaquim Rodriguez. Small group at the end as well, considering that this wasn't the way we hill stage. I feel like the wind made the most of the difference today. Let's take out the end results. So the end results are as follows: 222 Sagren gained on all the other flavors. That's a big number to gain. There's only 47 riders in the main bunch that made it to the finish line. So really impressed overall by my team. Honestly, we have TINKOFF and Chacevic, 2 guys that I didn't expect to hang on for so long. It's ended up being my 2 best helpers for Sagren and Rodriguez. Rodriguez, of course, got the third place finish, getting 4 bonus seconds, 2 behind Silbert. There are a lot of hill stages to go, and of course 1 mountain stage on Wednesday, I think it is. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So I'll be really excited. This looks like a fun mountain stage. Tomorrow we'll have another hill stage, not as hilly as today, but it ends in a category 1 climb and then a descent down to the finish line. So I actually think it should be a lot more fun than today's stage, which turned out being even more fun than I imagined it would be. I attacked randomly and it ended up working out, and even more so than that. But that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like, and comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.